Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a pass.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Room to run right away. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one. Here's 1st and 10.
Results in a first down.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Packers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 15-yard
Here's 2nd
line.
and 9. Rodgers to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
They hand it to Gibbs. Has an opening. Past the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A long one from Gibbs. 61 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the left side, he finds Pratt. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now Rodgers. To the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Packers.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The 1st quarter has come to an end. So after 1, it's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs.
Number 0, Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball carrier. The tackle by Charles Woodson. It's a gain of
Ball
9.
right on the
Brings up
50-yard
2nd
line.
and a yard.
Here's 2nd
At the
and a
50-yard
yard.
line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight.
First down.
Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
At the 25-yard line.
a run here with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. He'll take this down to the 23. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now Rodgers on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And a first down. A gain of 18 on the play. Result is a first down.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. This one, a deep shot for Rice. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough on it, and it ends up going the other way. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, Rodgers. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
For a first down. It's a gain of 20. And a first down.
Jackson. That is caught side of the end zone. Dante Thornton for the score. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He's got it. And the visitors will level things out at 7 apiece.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. A return now from the 4.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Tyler Bass set to kick
Could
off.
not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw from Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Kraft. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Now a handoff, running right. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, Jackson. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second and 8. Rodgers. That one's Incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
8 yards to go.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Open is Kraft. He's got it. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. From the gun, Rodgers. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Fourth down, Rodgers. That's taken in, and he'll take it on in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
35-yard line.
Cup in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. We'll try the right side this time.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of this running back. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down and
1. Jackson looking to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
1st and 10.
Rodgers will take a knee, and that should do it. So, it's a win for the Packers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.